Gotta love new technology.
I've actually on my laptop, so this is very new for me, and so I had to switch a bunch of stuff over for my laptop. So I don't think I'm ready for this yet, but we're gonna give it a go and give it a try. And I'm also streaming. I will be giving away stuff on my stream. Let me just let them know in Guild what I'm doing. Maybe why aren't my number pads working? Here we go. I'm not used to this keyboard on the laptop. It's smaller than my other ones, so I'm constantly spelling stuff wrong. Alright, so we are looking at our fantasy. Hey Rick and Kill, long time no see. I missed all of you guys, like with our dead body contest from the guild house. We need to start doing that again. That was so much fun. Alright. Um so we're looking at the fantasy February houses for Crafty, and this is the first housing contest that we have done since probably the summertime. So we're trying to get it all up and running and started again. So I appreciate everybody that has joined in and entered houses. I really appreciate Mass Bandit, aka Morpheus, for helping me out with this. He's really taken on a great initiative in real life, personal life, guild life for me, and he's been helping me out a lot. So thank you. I really appreciate your help.
You're very welcome.
All right, so I'm not as prepared as I was. I actually had this all planned out, like on my computer, my PC, and I had all of these names in the port to friends, like saved favorites, and then it dawned on me that I'm not going to be using I'm using my laptop. So then I didn't have any of this ready, so I apologize. And then I just thought of like 5 minutes before we started streaming, I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to hear people on Discord? So I had to hurry and get my headset working to do the audio with my headset. So it has been a complete mess. But hopefully we can get it all figured out and taken care of by next time I stream again. And tonight I'm going to try to be doing 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, so we'll get as many as we can in tonight, and then I will stream again tomorrow after the auction and killer, and we'll see how many I can get in there. And then Saturday we will finish it up hopefully and do the rest of those houses after the auction and kitty. So long weekend for me. Alright, the first house we are going to go up and see is going to be Hera Junkajuku, and we're going to go to her Seaville Spire. And again, the theme for this month was Fantasy February, emphasis on the sea part, so hopefully we can get some really cool looking houses. And this house is probably my favorite house. I love the Seaville Spire. I still want to do like a Little Mermaid theme in this house. Alright, am I porting? Alright, character not found.
Would you like me to jump there?
Yeah, maybe that might have to do it. Or maybe I'm not supposed to put the at in front of it? Hang on. Let me see if it brings it up another way here. I told you guys, I'm sorry. I am so not prepared. Yeah, I don't know. Did you spell the name correctly?
Yeah, definitely did. Let's double check that anyway.
Nope, you did not spell it right.
Ah, come on. I tested
There.
all the links first. I swear.
No, because I just brought it up by copying and pasting the name. So I'm so sorry that he spelled your name wrong.
Fail number 1.
All right. Well, we're gonna get through this, I promise. All right. Let's see what kind of sea adventures we can see in this house. Oh, you know what else? Really quick, let me see if I can turn my UI off. We want controls.
And while she does that, I am traveling to the house, and everyone else that's in voice chats in a group with me so that they can just port. Some of the houses may be limited to numbers, so it'll be who can get in, who can't get in.
Okay. So I guess it saved all. There we go. Ooh, I like where the boat's placed. I don't know why, but it looks natural right there.
Which boat? Sorry.
The boat right here.
Oh,
I love this house, but why aren't I seeing the swirly thing to go down? Isn't there supposed to be a swirling mass right here to go down?
here it is.
Why can't I see it on my computer?
It took a while for it to load in for me as well.
I don't know if you guys are seeing this on my stream, but I have like nothing. Oh, but I went down. Oh, okay. We got some pretty trees down here. I've only done like decorated the top part of this house. I haven't decorated like the inside of this house yet. I wanted to do like a mermaid cavern. Oh, this looks pretty. I like the trees and stuff down here. Oh my gosh, I really want the new furniture, the Moromar furniture. Those they have like purple and pink rugs, and like I'm so excited for purple and pink rugs. All right. Got a nice little selection of food here that looks very yummy. He's taking a little cat nap. So see you later. Taking a cat nap.
Meow.
Emma, go to bed.
I have been summoned.
Ooh, is this some of that new furniture? I don't know what this is. I think this is the new furniture. Any guesses of what this is? Or is this a vampire thing? I don't know what that is.
When I first saw it, I thought it was Solitude.
Maybe. It does kind of look like Solitude too, doesn't it? I don't know. But look at the like curvy ends of it. I don't know. Almost looks like a snake at the end of it.
Oh, I see what they did. That's part Craglorn.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, it looks good though.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You?
Good. I haven't heard your voice in so long.
I know. It's been crazy for me.
Yeah, me
But
too.
I'm really happy to be here.
Good. And actually, Mass Bandit, aka Morpheus, and Ari and I are actually going to be the one judging these houses. So once we kind of go through them and stream them, we will all get together and we will vote on our houses. And we will also have one house that everybody in the guild, anybody can vote for. So I will, when I'm done streaming, I will send the link out for that, and everybody can vote on what their favorite house is of the guild. And I think we called it like the guild favorite, maybe.
The Guild Choice Builder Award.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So are you at the first one?
Yep, if you want to port to me, we're at the first one. We're at Harajuku's Seville Spire. And she's got a really nice underground area. Ooh. All the pretty trees down here. Lots of colors for this house, I think.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I don't see a lot of people actually doing like the bottom part of this house. I see a lot of people decorating the top part of it. Very rarely have I seen people go into the bottom part of this house. Yeah, it gives it a really nice atmosphere down here. I like the rose partitions too. I think those look pretty. It has like kind of like little wall dividers. Oh, right. I think we still have this area over here.
I was a little late, so I'm just gonna run through.
No worries. Yeah, I don't know how many I'm going to get through tonight, but I would like to go until like 10 o'clock. And then I'm going to do after auction tomorrow, probably 8:30ish, do some more houses and the same thing on Saturday. Because I think we had what? More like 20
It's 20.
entries? Yeah. That's crazy.
It's great. It's
Mm-hmm.
great, but it takes a little longer than you might
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. What is this like streaming thing of lights right here that keep randomly appearing and then disappearing? Do you see this?
My, where you are?
Right here by the bridge. I don't know if it's just the graphics on my computer or not, but like this light just keeps appearing and then disappearing. Unless that's maybe part of the house.
The house does that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's part of the mechanics. So
Okay.
just
Yeah. I'm not super used to being inside the house.
really.
Yeah.
Do you own the house?
Yeah. I have it on both of my characters, but like I said, I've only done the top part of the house. I haven't decorated the bottom part of it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's just the house mechanics.
Okay. Got some treasure over here. Buried treasure.
It's interesting, the light, it changes the colors of things.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really different.
We got some hooks up here. I think this house is so unique. Like I swear, like I absolutely love this house. Like it's just this is so pretty up here. And there's so much like you could do with this house too.
Yeah, if we had double the slots, wouldn't it be great?
Right.
House above, a house below.
Right?
Yeah, but it is the first really underwater one.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
No, she did an excellent job. Very nice. A great start to our fantasy houses. I don't know why, but I do not like this bubble. Not that I don't like it in this house, but I do not like this bubble furniture, like as a whole. Like the bubbles, they're so hard to place to make them feel like they're actually a flow of things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's an interesting piece.
Yeah, I think out of like as far as furniture goes, that's probably one of my least favorite furniture pieces.
You know, if you sink it in deep enough in pools and things, the bubbles are freer at the top.
I bet.
Like they're not hooked together, but
Yeah,
it's harder if it's all the way open.
I bet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go on to our next house. Very amazing job from our very first house here. I'm excited to see what everybody came up with. I really like the vampire window in here too, how it gives off a little blue effect right there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it kind of fits in this house. Alrighty, let's see who is next on the list and if Morph spelled their name right.
Oh, come on.
First, I need to turn my UI on. Oh, I'm struggling. I have to do my dot and then enter. No, where's my chat? Oh my gosh, where did my chat go? There it goes. Escape worked. I'm sorry, I'm still. I got this laptop and I am still. Hey, Squeaky Ensign. I'm still navigating this laptop, so I apologize. And again, I have not streamed in so long and done this, so I'm really like out of sorts right now. Alright, next up is Dark Passions, and we're gonna go to their Hundine's Palatial Hall.
Okay.
Told my children they had to be very good while I did this. They're not being.
Well, I hope they are. Oh,
They're not.
I was gonna just say.
My son just came in
You
here.
said the wrong thing.
He tried to do sign language. I'm like, nope. Okay. Hundine's.
Can we join you, or should we just watch?
Oh, you can join. I'm streaming. I'm in Discord. I'm recording.
Well,
I was
wanted to know if,
recording.
if we should follow you to the house.
You
or
can.
Not.
Not perfect. Some people are, so yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That was actually our first house then, so.
As long as they're big enough. Sure.
Guys. Oh, look at this courtyard. Oh my gosh. And we're at Dark Passion's house. I love this courtyard.
Problem.
I love this Debella statue. I think that's such a pretty piece. And it actually fits pretty good there in the courtyard. It doesn't look super out of place.
I like that statue too.
It's so big. But it fits really good here, I think. And I like the different colors, like the oranges and the purples mixed together. We've got a Debella's Mysteries and Revelations book. Ooh.
No, I'm going to drop into the Fantasy February the link to the voting card for the guild, because whilst we're going through it, people might as well do it whilst it's fresh in their head.
Okay. So where are you going to put that link at?
That is in the Fantasy February channel
In Discord.
on the Crafty Discord, yes.
So, yep, and anybody is welcome to vote on that. We just request your @ name, I think. And just you can
Correct.
vote, you can vote on your I don't know, did you do 1 through 10 or how did you do it?
I did it 1 through 10, and basically a disclaimer that if you have got alts in the guild, that you only use your main to vote, please.
Yep, we just ask you to not vote for yourself too, out of common, vote for somebody else and not vote for yourself. Oh, I like this. A little eating area, dining area. Ooh, and we've got entertainment. Entertainment by the fire. Maybe it's one of those what am I thinking of, those Japanese restaurants where they like cut the stuff in front of you.
Benihana.
Yeah. It's very nice. I like that. It's different. got the meat over here. She's getting ready to cook up something good. Ooh, look at this. That's the Daedric one, I think. I haven't gotten that yet.
Neither.
There's so much stuff I still have left to do. Kind of like this giant keg right here, too. It almost fits perfectly. And this alcove right here. There's a secret passage. I wish that would actually work as a door where you could actually go in and go through it somewhere.
That'd be fun.
I still need to get this furniture piece too.
Which one?
I think it's antiquity if I'm not mistaken, or a zone piece, maybe Southern Elsewhere.
Which one?
It's the one here in the middle. It has like lights, yellow, green, blue.
It's not an antiquity. It's an achievement furniture from Southern.
Got it.
Elsewhere.
I always want to get it, and I completely forget about it because it's such a pretty unique thing. I think.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it.
I just linked it into the zone chat.
Perfect. Thank you. Go to sleep.
You'll just have to finish up Southern Elsewhere.
I do. Like I kind of.
I'm still behind a lot of the events.
Yes. We got a little bank area that's closed off. We can't get to that area. That's where all the good stuff is. That's where they keep the skooma. I really like the use of the red guard arches things right here and with the fire pits. I think that actually fits this house really well and it looks decent like that. It's a really good idea.
It's definitely different.
Yeah. And I like how they stayed with like the red guard theme. If you guys have noticed, like they've stayed with a lot of the red guard furniture and the red guard theme, which is really fitting obviously for this house. Nice little desk area. Messy desk, like mine.
Never.
Actually had that. I have 3 monitors up here, my laptop, and I had to try to make space up here. I maybe should have prepared a tiny bit better. Tiny bit. This looks really good. I like the red guard. This is the skooma area right here. I like the use of the red guard furniture here.
Wow, they got some dragon windows. Beautiful. Or whatever they're called.
The stained glass windows, yeah, from
Lunar window.
Yeah.
They are really pretty.
I don't even think I've gotten one of them yet. Children? Seriously, stop. What?
Haven't you gone to the bed when he asked you, and then you got into the bed without you not even entering, and you pulled up the blanket and knocked it out, folded the clothes.
Okay. Stop tattletelling and just please go to sleep. They're not used to me streaming. It's been a long time. This pool is kind of full of plants. It's kind of overgrown with plants. It might have an algae problem.
But it looks nice, especially with the glowing flowers.
It does. It looks nice. I think this is the first house that had a pool in it. I actually really like this house.
I do too. I really love it.
Yeah, this was our.
It's a house you can actually build a complete custom build out in the water. If you have to block the house to do it, which is sad, but I've seen some really beautiful builds in here. But this is a beautiful landscape.
It is out here with all these windows and stuff. It looks really good. I like it. There's a lot of windows. Emma, stop.
Um,
Although we got one on fire. I don't know what happened to this one and why it's on fire. There must be a story behind the burning wagon of death. Maybe it got too close to like the bonfire. Or maybe it is the bonfire. Or maybe this sneaky little camel over here is just enjoying watching the fire. Actually made a maze in this house once, like all the way around, like for a Halloween house. I made this a Halloween house, and that was a lot of fun. I wish I would have saved that. I liked that house.
You know, you can save those builds to EHT. I don't know how to do it, but you can, and then you can just put them down again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't use EHT.
I don't know how, but what's her name does? I can't remember.
I think Keely.
Yeah, Kelly knows.
Yep.
She knows how to do it. Yeah.
This actually looks pretty decent right here in the fountain too. The little druid, or no, that's the Debella stone.
Yep.
Here's our little bonfire by the sea. Nice little tent to sit down in. Like the little raft back there. This is actually the first KRD guild house. When guild house.
How many times have you moved?
We did. This was our first one. Then we did. Oh my gosh, the one in Rock Hall, the Serenity. The Serenity one. That was our second one, and then Cold Harbor was our third one. So we've only had 3. I really like what they did.
You're not at Cold Harbor now, though.
Yeah, we are. We're at Cold Harbor.
Oh, is that your other account that has a Barbie house?
Oh, yeah, that's my cute kitty house, yes.
Oh, okay.
I built a Barbie house.
Sorry, disclosure.
And that's on Cute Kitty's main if you guys want to go take a look at it. She's my alt account, and we actually did it for a contest. And I based it off of my old Barbie house that I used to play with as a kid. It was like the 1970 or 1980 Barbie like loft townhouse. And
that was amazing.
I tried to make a ESO house look like the dollhouse I played with as a kid.
It is really cute.
Thank you. I like the dock area. They did really good with these docks. It looks very natural, and it looks like stuff is very well placed here. Like, it just looks very natural, like it's supposed to be here.
Yeah, I love the water area.
Yeah,
it's my favorite part of the house. Just so beautiful.
Yeah, they did a really good job with the dock down here. I really like this dock. It looks very, with the boats around it too, it looks very natural. Like it's supposed to be there.
And I love putting statues out there on that far stone.
Yep.
Like I just love that. I put I don't know, one of the great big ones out there on top one time.
That fits perfect right there too. It looks.
That one looks great.
Yeah, and I like it's lit up too, so you see it. Like, it looks really good. I like it. And yeah, I like the windows, how they did like this little area with the windows right here. That looks really neat and really pretty. Amazing job. I love this. 2 vast different houses. I'm excited to see like all the different unique houses that we're going to have in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I did not come in here. Oh. They got a little jail cell cage in here. There must be a story behind that. Oh, a torture area, maybe. Always good to have torture areas in your houses. Oh, wow. This is
Definitely.
really pretty. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Did you guys come up here at the tower? I think they're into some kinky stuff. Just saying. Just saying.
Hey, if that's your fantasy.
Right? That's your fantasy. Look at these windows. What an amazing job. This is really pretty. I love it. I mean, it is dark passions. He got some dark passions, right? Right?
I think so.
All right. I think we saw everything, and it looks amazing. My poor is going to keep updating because I haven't logged in on this computer. All right. Next up, we got Vermilionstrom, and we're gonna go to her Gornier estate. All right. Let me get over to my monitor here. I'm excited to see what else we have. And also, like, I moved. Obviously, most of you guys know that I live with my dad now, and we live in these 2 small little rooms. And this is why I haven't streamed in a long time. So as you see, I'm like kind of sitting in a closet right now. That's my clothes behind me. So I'm like kind of in a teeny tiny little corner. So I apologize. I do have Phantom's Dark Brotherhood thing over there, but I apologize. I'm sitting in my closet. Oh wow. What house are we in again?
Grenier
Gordon?
estate.
Oh my gosh, how did my sound just turn on? Can you guys hear my sound?
I can.
Yep.
My sound just turned on randomly.
Ooh.
And I have master
This is
volume
cool.
off. There we go.
It's very well done.
Yeah. This is amazing. And again, we're in the Gornier estate, you guys. Look at this.
Whose house?
This is Vermilionstrom.
Oh, okay. Storm.
Yes, thank you.
This is good.
This is amazing. I love this.
I love this wreck.
Wait, I didn't see it. Oh, over here? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is amazing. Look at this. She did an amazing job making a house that's not underwater looking underwater. She did a
Not easy.
job. It's not. It's really hard to do this, and I definitely feel like I am underwater right now, and I really should turn my grass off, as Morpheus told me to do earlier, and I never did.
It's disc.
I don't even remember
Even
where
with the
it's-
grass on, it looks like seaweed. It's not like the
Yeah.
worst thing.
No, it's not, but some people don't build with the grass on, so they don't know the grass is there.
I like how they
I
took
like it.
the shark, the embedded
Yes.
the shark thing, and
Yep.
they put it up.
There was another shark out front here too. When we came in, it does look like there's a shark over here too.
Oh yeah.
Are you in my house?
Yes, Verm.
Yes.
Yes, this is amazing. Oh my
Oh, thank you.
goodness. You did such an amazing job taking a house that is not underwater and taking it underwater. Like, this is just...
That
Now I,
bundle was so neat.
I see the third. I see the third shark.
Yeah, I went crazy with those sharks. They're so fun.
Good use of them.
And, like, even the house itself fits. Like,
The
looks,
noises and the ambient.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like this house looks like it belongs underwater. Oh my gosh, look at your bed. That is amazing.
Super cute.
And your fish up here. Oh my goodness.
The little pod chairs.
There's fish peeking through the back door.
Oh, look at
I like your frog collar end table.
Don't turn it on.
I won't. I hate those things, but it makes a great coffee table.
Wow, I've never seen anybody do this before. This is really good. Love it. Look at your flower arrangements there. This is so good.
I'm a not.
Yeah, the frog looks like a seashell.
Yeah, that's why made use of it. And I was hoping nobody would have it
Nice.
croaking next time we went in there.
Well, won't be me. I wouldn't turn that thing on.
This is just fantastic. You did a great job.
Thanks.
If you do enter a house that's got interactables you don't want people to interact with,
Well,
set the visitor permissions to limited.
yeah, but I had that gate. You had to be able
And
to
you can't go
open
through
the
the doors.
gate,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, true. Or you leave the doors open, unfortunately.
I usually do that in my houses, but if there's something like a gate or something, that,
I
yeah.
think the gate looks fantastic. Like, I think the gate gives it such an underwater feeling. It's like the gate from the Little Mermaid. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with Little Mermaid, but like that's what it reminds me of, is like the castle, like
thank-
the Little Mermaid castle. Yes, I love the Little Mermaid.
Place to keep her little forks and spoons.
Right.
And
That's what I wanted to build. In my Seaville Spire, I wanted to build like her cavern with all of her stuff in it. Like that's what I was originally gonna do, and I never did it.
Oh, did you? I
you should.
wanted to buy that house. I couldn't afford it at the time, but that's such a neat house.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
I really kind of wanted to get the ship house too. I was on the fence about getting that.
Yeah, I own that one. I love ships.
I've had that for a really long time, but I just barely started working on it again.
There's so much detail in this build too. Like, oh,
Yeah,
look
it's
at
really
the,
pretty.
look at the ship up there. I didn't even look up top here, so it really looks like
Yeah.
you're in the water with the ships up there.
It does.
It
That's
does.
good.
And the trees are growing out of the water.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe some of them are underwater moss, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is just, oh my goodness, next level.
This is like what I did with the Thieves Oasis.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yep.
It's fun to do
Oh,
this.
that would be
Yes.
a perfect place for that.
Oh, she did a really good job with hers. I would suggest anybody go looking at the Ari's. It was like she did a.
It's
really
like this,
good,
kind of.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, it's like this kind of. Yeah.
Is it still like it? I'll have to go look at it.
Yeah, it's open. Just it's at the Thieves Oasis under Arion
Yeah.
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she, if I'm not mistaken, does deep sea dives too. So she's really.
Well,
familiar
yeah.
with this
Very
stuff.
neat.
That's why I made it, because I'm a diver, and I was
Yeah.
like, they did this contest, and I really wanted to make some places like I've actually seen with some of this fish swirling and stuff. So I tried to do things I had seen and things I photographed.
I think that would be so fun to do that.
I do too. I've snorkeled quite a bit, but I've never, used the tanks and actually scuba dive.
But snorkeling's almost the same, and the diving is really, really fun, but it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, we did it in Hawaii, and I got washed up on the beach like a dead crab several times because the waves get so big there.
It is one of my absolute dreams to swim in the ocean. I have never swam in an ocean before.
Oh, you have to do that.
Yep. We're actually gonna go to Australia in this summer, so.
Are you?
Yep, we're gonna go.
jealous. Oh
We're
my
gonna go
gosh.
visit Morph. My kids and I.
Are you gonna go see Bandit?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna go visit him, and yep,
Really?
we're gonna go. Yep, we're gonna go see the ocean and spend the summer there. So, yeah.
If you're going to see the ocean, Australia is the place to go.
Right.
I guess so.
All right, I am in the Moose, and we are in her. Where did I go? I can't remember now.
The Iliad Ruin House.
Yep, the Aelid Ruins house.
Another good one for the.
It is, isn't it?
I love that house. Also, another house not done.
I don't have this one. I don't have this house either.
God, I have so many houses I haven't finished.
I can't get the form to work. I don't know if it's just me or I click on it and it wants to go to another browser and then it's not interactive. So
We will look at that because we never tested it, did we?
Oh, I tested it. What's happening to it?
when I click on it, it says open in browser. So I do, and then it's just not interactive at all.
It's weird. How are you trying to interact with it? In what way?
put my name on it and okay.
So if you click where it says your answer and the line,
Yeah, it's just like it's it's not seeing the fields at all.
okay, can you copy the link that is in that into your main browser that you use?
I like they use the wedding pergolas, I think, for this little path right here.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Which, yeah, I don't think I've seen that used before. This is really pretty out here.
This seems familiar. I like this house.
Yeah, this is a really good area for this. If we can't get the forms to work, we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Does it work for anyone else?
We're still kind of figuring all this stuff out as we go.
Yeah, I'll come back to it in a bit. I'm in Cyrodiil. I thought this was gonna be last night, and so I had Cyrodiil plans tonight.
Oh, we're actually going to be doing this again tomorrow night after my auction and Saturday night after my auction. So to try to get through all the houses.
Oh yeah, that's a lot to go through in a night. I bet.
Yeah. Yep, we had 20.
So about 7 houses a night.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, how many people entered? Wow, you must have a lot.
20.
20.
Oh wow, that's such a fun theme. Everybody loves.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
theme. It's a great theme.
I'm just
Okay,
happy.
well, that was just pure luck that I hopped in when you guys were in my house. But
Right?
I'm going to go back to killing people. So.
All right, you have fun. Go slaughter lots of
Yeah.
people in the name
I'll-
of Coyote. Have fun. Thank you for
It's
joining.
very beautiful.
Thank you.
Don't be too shellfish. Patrick.
This is really pretty. I like the fountain with the geodes by it. I think that makes it look really pretty with all the different colors in this area. I really like this. It is nice to see the Moo around because it's been a while since I've seen her, so I was excited
know,
to
me
see that
too.
she entered. Yeah, it's been a while.
I haven't seen an entry first in a really, really long time, but she used to, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I like all the uses of the crystal tower thing from
Yes.
Eleanor.
Yes.
I love those. They're expensive, but she's really got them placed nicely and under the water in the
Yep.
other room.
I agree. And like the different colors, like you have the oranges and the purples and the greens. I just think the colors make everything look so much better in this house. I love the colors.
Yeah, it's pretty against all the ruins.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess I never really thought of this house. Like, it does have a little sea area over here.
Little? Oh, I mean, it's huge.
It is. Yeah.
It's built on the ocean. It's completely oceanfront.
Yeah, and like it didn't even dawn on me because most people build inside the house. So this is really fantastic. I really like this. Oh, she's got the comet over there. I really want to get that comet. I hope they bring it back.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, this entire area on the back is against the sea. I've got a platform out there. I want to build a house out on the sea.
Nice.
Never mind the ruin.
Right. I like how she
One
has,
house on the ocean.
I like how she has all of the wedding flowers lined up along this thing too. Like, this is really pretty.
See where my person is on your map? That's where I'm building, right there.
Let me see. Let me turn my... Sorry, I'm still... Well, actually, no, I can't see. Let me go see.
Anyway, I ran to the back. I kind of had to go around her barrier, but yeah, it's all ocean out here, and
Yeah.
it's a beautiful view for building a house on the ocean.
I don't think I've seen a lot of people build like this on the water part of it. So yeah, that's really awesome.
I've seen a few, but I've seen a lot of people build up the cliff too and build a house up there on the kind of that goes up the ruin.
I haven't looked at houses in a long time either, so
yeah,
it's
it seems
while
like
since I've been through houses. This is another house that I might consider getting. I really like open build houses where you can do so much with them, and I wouldn't mind getting this house.
Yeah, this is a good one to get.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
And we have Moon Petal 323, and we're gonna go to the Grand Topial Hideaway.
It's another good one.
I know, I love that house. I actually have that house on both of my accounts too. Like, I love that house.
Me too. I really love it.
There's a lot you can do. Again, it's another like open build house, and there's so much you can do with it. Okay, it's not the. There we go. And I will do a little plug for our March contest. We are doing Imperial March, so your Imperial themed houses. Correct, Morpheus?
Yes.
Well, it's open to interpretation as well. So
Yeah.
Imperial being the Imperial theme in the game as well as the Star Wars reference. So
Yeah. Yep. This is pretty. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where we're at. Moon Petals.
Grand Topal Hideaway.
This is amazing. I love it when you like go into a house and then you're like, wait a minute, what house am I in? You know, you gotta kind of do a double take. I love that. This is really good. Oh my gosh. This is really pretty. And oh my gosh, I see Druid furniture in here, which I'm sorry for those.
Good spot for Druid.
That for those that like the Druid stuff, I completely do not like the Druid stuff.
Well, you can do stuff with it, but it's kind of different.
I don't like it. I think it's so ugly. This is really nice.
I would like it if it was in an outdoor setting. It's just that it doesn't really go inside like Tamriel houses. But
Yeah.
if you did something in Moonsugar Meadow or something that was a free build, and you could make a Druid city or something, I think it could be made pretty.
This is so awesome. This is a great job. Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice.
This is really pretty. The flowers. Wow, I love this.
Looks like a tropical meal.
Oh my gosh, look at the windows over here. That looks kind of different over the fireplace. I like that. I love this structure. Yeah, it feels very tropical, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Nice little bedroom. Oh, look at the this antiquity piece. They have lightning going through it. That looks really cool. Cause it's like the lightning's going through the stars. I like that. That's very different.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It looks really good.
Yeah, good placement.
Where are you? Oh, I see. Okay.
Sin, I bet you your Druid house looks amazing. I think Violet is building one as well too. Yeah, very tropical looking meal.
It almost looks like a paella.
I would love to like find a spot like this in real life. Oh my gosh, how fun would that be?
Really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that. If you find a place, send me a ticket.
Right? This is really good with the scenery and just like even the rocks that are right here match. Like look at the background and stuff and the scenery. Like this is I like how it all flows together. Very good. More little tropical fruit.
Looks like a little tropical hideaway.
It does. Well, kind of fits the name of the house. Oh, we got a treasure over here. What is this floating green thing? I don't know what this is.
Okay, let's see what
Well, it's a flower. You can call it. It's a pet.
Yeah, it's the new pet collectible pet that you transform into.
Oh.
You had to do the
Oh.
the events
Yeah.
on the last event, and you get the pieces, and then you
I did
you
not.
know put it together like that phoenix bird.
I did not know that's what it looked like. I kind of like it. I'm kind of digging it. I never
Yeah,
did
it's
it.
really, really neat. I like it. I've
Yeah.
had it out too. I changed my outfit to all green and pulled that pet out just
Oh, I
for
saw
just
that.
for Galen.
I saw
'Cause-
that when you were leaving a house. I saw somebody had like a green something on them. I'm like, what was that? Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I really should do that.
I got all druidy when I was out there doing Galen. I was like, I'm gonna
Nice.
go green.
Yeah, I unfortunately like I don't have the time like I used to really sit and play the game.
I don't know how you're managing, but you're amazing as always.
We're managing, but yeah,
When did you move?
Then this summer-ish time, fall-ish time. So I think we finished like around October or November. But you know, we moved from like a whole household to like my dad's tiny house, and we have like 2 bedrooms upstairs for 4 people.
Oh,
So
that's hard.
it's crowded. Yeah, but you know what? My dad's amazing for letting us stay with him. So you know, it's works for now. So. Yeah, this is really pretty.
There's a whole other section out here.
Yeah, I just went through here, yeah.
I tried swimming there. I got hit by slaughter.
To get eaten.
Yeah.
I like the little map area right here, like they're digging for treasure. And really everything just flows so good in here. Like everything really looks like it's evenly placed good. Wow, this is so pretty. Look at this.
Yeah, this is really cute.
This is really pretty. And the palm trees. Oh my gosh.
I know that Pony plays with the sound off, but yeah, the music box choices so far for the houses have been good as well.
Yep, I don't play with my sound.
I rarely do.
The views are just so great. Look at this with like the sun setting and the trees and stuff. That's just such a pretty view. With the sun coming out. Like, wow, that is so pretty. That'd be like an amazing screenshot right there.
Ha! I made it out to the crab. Got the targeting crab out here on an island, but it's a tough swim. If you're not a healer, don't try it.
Yeah. We'll go look at it. Very nice.
I'm at the edge of the glass wall. This is a man-eating crab.
I got up there. Yeah, it doesn't look too friendly, huh? I see some...
Got a big pile of bones.
I see this. It looks like a man-eating crab. Which I never knew that was a thing, and apparently it is a thing. Like, I never knew that before.
Really? Don't tell me that.
Like, yeah, like, I was reading about, like, Amelia Earhart, and they were saying that she probably died by crabs eating her on an island. And I'm like, what? I'm like, when does this happen? What?
Are you kidding me?
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I read. I don't know. I read really random things sometimes. Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, that was interesting. That was fun.
That was a great house. Amazing job.
Like fun to find all the secrets.
I love it. You did beyond. You guys, these houses are so. This is gonna be really hard. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, well.
These are really good, and I like the totems over here too. Like, I don't see a lot of people placing totems in their houses. And, like, it fits with this house so perfectly well. Everything flows good, and it looks like it belongs here. And yeah, definitely feel like I'm in a tropical island. Very good job.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Next up, we are going to go to No Lollygaggins, Seaville Spire. Excited to
Perfect.
see her house too. It actually really worked when we moved into my dad's house too, because the kids didn't have to change school buses or change schools, and it's right by where we kind of lived at, so the move has been really good for them, and they have found friends in this neighborhood and stuff, so it's been good for us.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that the kids are enjoying it.
Yeah. Even though it sucks sharing a room with a 9-year-old girl, but gotta make do.
They won't be 9 forever.
Right, right. And then my 20-year-old got a job at McDonald's, and he actually lives in the garage right now. He has a little area set up in the garage, and
That's good.
he started working, so hopefully he can get his life together and move out with his friends and live a 20-year-old life.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, so I think we're in the inside of the house, and the little underwater hole over here is where she built. I don't know, did we have direct instructions or anything with these?
I haven't been given any briefing at all.
Okay, because some people like to write stories and stuff for their houses. I was just wondering. Oh my gosh, she did kind of what I wanted to do in this area. That statue fits perfect right there. Oh my gosh.
So, down the hole?
Yep, in like the little hole area with the water. Wow, this is really... I like too how she has the green lights in there. For this ship on top here, it kind of makes, you know, the ship look like it has like algae or something on it. It looks really cool with the lights. And how she has the bridge in the water right here, I like that too.
Yeah, this is impressive. It looks really good.
Yeah.
A friend of mine in La Jolla, California, this Texan moved in there and he bought a beach house. And literally, there's a natural, really huge cave underneath the house where they built it. So they built a safe area where people can go downstairs into the cave. Like you open this door and it just goes down into this cave. It's amazing.
Wow.
And for the kids, he built
Are you kidding?
they built a custom Pirates of the Caribbean room down in this cave with piles of like, fake gold treasure and stuff like that. And
Wow.
it is pretty incredible.
I would love to see pictures of that. Like, I would love to see that. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I should
too.
ask her if she has photos of it because it would be really cool to show you guys. But
Yeah.
and I'm Dennis, by the way, so I'm new to the group here and I want to say hi to everybody.
Well, hi, welcome.
And I'm a creative person myself and I've seen some amazing houses, so it's very inspiring. I've been in the game like 3 weeks now, so 4 weeks, but
Awesome. Well, welcome. We are the KRDs.
Yeah, welcome. We're the crafty builders.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome. It's a cool guild theme and it's amazing what you guys have all done together. It's really incredible.
Thank you. I like this. Very underwatery, like looks like a
Did you
Oh, go ahead.
Did you find the cave yet?
Nope. I'm still kind of like
In the
wandering
middle.
around.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm running around.
Oh, this
Well,
is cool.
The
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
someone just ran right in.
I just ran right into it. Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Where
I'm sure I don't have my mini map and I don't have my nameplates on here. There's so many things I need to get on this laptop. I'm not.
Go through the seawood.
Go through the seaweed. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to find where you are.
I'm by. Okay, I'm gonna go right by the bridge. I see somebody shooting fire.
Hey, there.
That's
You
me.
gonna go right into there. You're going past it.
Okay, awesome! Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, she did what I wanted to do. I kind of hate her.
Ariel.
I hate you, Lolly. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I wanted to do. Like, seriously. Wow.
She needs
this
a
is
redheaded
great.
mermaid now. That would
This
be
is
me.
great. And she's got the statue, the Eric statue with no head. Because
Exactly.
do you guys know
This is it.
This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Lolly, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted to do. And it looks so much like the movie, too. Look at that. It looks so much like the movie.
See, now you don't have to.
No, because it's got like the little top where you can see through the water right there. Like, she did that perfectly. This is great. I love it. But we got to find a fort.
Oh, I love the anchor like dangling off the ceiling, and the barnacles and everything. It's incredible.
This is great. I love it. She has my heart with Ariel.
Yep, this is perfect. Needs a mermaid with red hair.
Wow, this is great. We gotta find the dingle hopper.
There's definitely a fork here somewhere.
I know, right? I try to get my kids to watch this movie, and they have like no desire to watch this movie whatsoever.
Are you kidding? I didn't think any child hadn't seen it.
No, it's not one of their favorite movies.
Oh, there's a whole plate of utensils over here.
That's definitely a dingle hopper then.
Yeah. Like, if she knows the movie, there's got to be one here somewhere. Which she knows the movie because she's got the whole Eric statue. Like, that's in the head right there. The head is right there, just like in the movie. Oh my gosh.
So great.
It's good. I just want to float up. Like, I want to swim up.
I know. I was just thinking that too.
It must have been really hard to place that stuff up there too. Like, to get it to all look like this. She did a great job. And like, even like, she's got the geodes up there. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it kind of gives it like an open, like it looks like it's open. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is really good.
So those two discs, like the one with the eye in the middle, up in the ceiling in here, is that like a stained glass window?
Yes.
That's the mage's one, I think.
Yeah, that was
Maybe.
from a Crown Crate thing, and the one on the right is the Assassin's Guild one, which is a Lux Fender.
Yeah, they look really cool. It's giving me ideas.
The Dark Brotherhood window. Those come on the vendor quite often. You're desperate for one. I have a bunch. I can sell you one. I keep collecting them.
Yeah, I'll have to invest in my first house. I'm thinking of something and making it look like, and not Bahamas, but I'm thinking more either.
Oh my gosh.
I want a place that's kind of like Greece, or a place that's kind of like in Thailand or in the islands, where you have the bridges that go out, and then you have the sections that have each individual room on it, over the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
You guys, I just got this. The Malakath statue. That's King Triton. Look at he's got his
Yep.
he's holding his King Triton and he's like blasting the statue and the head falls off. Oh my god, I'm so in love with
That's
this
hilarious.
house.
Oh, that's great.
I'm in love with it. She is so clever. Like, this is very clever. Oh my gosh.
Good fairy tale house.
Very good, very good. She had a Sleeping Beauty one time too, Beauty and the Beast one. I remember seeing her Beauty and the Beast one, and that one was really cool. I really like. She
I have
did
a Beauty
like,
and the Beast.
yeah, she
No,
did
it's
it.
not. No, it's not Beauty and the Beast.
I think she
Yes,
did
it is.
as like Gaston's like lodge or something. I think is what she did it as, and
Yes, I remember.
yeah. These are great, you guys. What are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to navigate this laptop very badly. This little laptop though is better than my computer. Like
I know I play on my laptop a lot.
yeah, it's
It's
a
hot,
nice
though.
laptop.
So this horse that's running around, this is a mount, or
Yes.
that looks really cool. It's like made out of like seashells and stuff. It's kind of trippy.
I think,
Yeah, it's a
wait,
crate.
yeah, it's a crate. Yeah, it's
Is
one
that
of
the
the
cookie
sea-
horse?
No, it's
Shell one.
the shell one.
Do you know what I'm talking about? That or the mount or the pet that looks like it's got like weird things on them, but they look like chocolate chip cookies.
It's right
Yeah,
here.
I
yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
The Reef
Well,
Born
that's-
Charger.
So like if I put a horse in my house when I'm designing it, I can actually animate it to just like run a circle or
You can
walk around
path
like
it.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a pathing. They have a pathing thing in the houses. You can move your NPCs around and your pets around.
And your
Oh,
mouse.
you guys just got me addicted now. Like I'm gonna be like building some stuff. This is
Oh, listen,
amazing.
we're all addicted, and it's been
Yeah.
5 years.
Right?
Yeah, I know. We've been having housing for 5 years. We're still kind of
And it
like,
just gets worse.
It does.
it'll just get worse.
It's like
Yeah,
Endgame. And oh my gosh, it's a money sink too. It's a gold sink.
A money pit, but
Yeah,
it's
money
so fun. Oh, she got the horse one, man. I
Well-
have the cat one.
The meme on the forums is, housing is the true end game.
Yep.
Well, it is because you have to have money to do it.
We're actually moving along pretty good here. I think we might get more than 7 tonight.
Okay, so who's next?
We're going on to Silent Legacies, and we're going to his Who Needs Play Show Hall. Another one of
Perfect.
these, and one of my favorite houses.
No, these are all my favorite houses because they're all kind of watery houses.
Yep. Well, my kid's asleep because I can hear him snoring in my bed.
Perfect. Now he'll be good.
Play.
All right. Now, if I can get him to not sleep in my bed, though. Oh, this is pretty. I like this. I like what they did with the pool here. They made it more like of a hot tub pool.
Well, it used to have a portal to another house, but EHT kept deleting it, so it's not there anymore.
Oh.
They have a swing set and slide in the back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I hear seagulls. Oh wow.
The reason that it could be keep on being deleted is that technically using those portals to another house using EHT with DFX is against the terms of service of ESO.
This is awesome. I love the swings. I love the swings. Snakes on a swing. No, this is really good. I like this. Nice little eating area. I love what you did with the awnings like that. The awnings look really good placed like that. Wow.
The beach is really nice too. It curves around there, and there's a little area
Oh,
where there's a couple of beach chairs under the palm trees. Kind of nice.
nice. Got a bowling alley over here. I think I remember this house. I love this.
Oh, wow. This is great.
That's cool.
Okay. Okay. This is pretty. I like that. I like that.
Look at
The
the slide.
interior. I don't want to spoil it, but the interior has two things in it which are pretty good.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm still kind of looking at outside at the swing set over here. I want to go play. I want to go play in the swing set.
Oh, I see.
Go ahead and go up the tower.
Okay. I didn't know if you had anything up there. I guess I should have just went anyway.
There are so many clever builds in this house. It's amazing.
You got a family of griffins living up here. I think your house is infested. I might be scared. Or do you know what that reminds me of? Is WoW mounts for the
Stormwind.
Alliance.
Yep.
I actually had a dream about WoW the other night, about playing WoW. And
Really?
yes, because I started playing World of Warcraft like eons ago, and I played that for like 6 years.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, that was my first MMO experience, and it got me hooked. And then I just got bored with it and quit playing.
I really loved it, but I tried this one because I heard about the housing, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was done. I just had to do the housing. I got sucked in.
My 20-year-old started playing WoW a couple years ago, and oh my gosh, this is great.
Did you? Oh.
I'm inside. We got the pool. I see a pool table there. I love how it's like roomed off already, like it's sectioned off. This is not what you're used to when you're walking into this house, so this is fantastic. You got a pool table.
Game house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you come out, make a left and make a left again.
Okay. I like the little pockets over here too.
It was set up for a RP family home, vacation home.
Nice.
Pool tables are fun.
You went right.
Sorry.
Go left.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, that's cool. That is awesome.
Did you look at that in the corner?
It's oh my gosh, it's a claw machine.
Claw machine.
It's a claw machine. Oh my gosh. This is
Pony's definitely going to take a screenshot.
That is great. Wow, that is fantastic. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in game before.
That's great. Because that mechanism just looks exactly like those.
It does. It looks... you did a great job with this. What's the claw? I can't figure... Or no, they're hose, aren't they? Like a
clockwork thing.
Let me take a look.
Clockwork holder, like a stand.
The calipers. It's the calipers.
And then the calipers are hooked to the...
Okay, yep.
Yeah, they're hooked to the little clockwork stand.
Yep.
Under the lamp.
Very
it's really cute.
Yes,
Very cute. I want the dragon.
Don't waste your luck. Look at it. It's even got like the little basket to pull it out, like at the bottom of that. Oh my gosh. Like, this is really good. You guys, how are we going to judge these houses?
We will persevere.
All of them were so unique so far. Look at this.
I'm not going to spoil it again, but there's one more clever build upstairs.
Okay, we'll get there.
Nice kitchen.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't stand the ceilings as they were, so I carpeted them.
You did.
Oh yeah, that is nice looking.
That is nice looking, and look at even like looking beyond. I like it. It looks good. It fits really well.
I just noticed in the over here the clockwork fan in the ceiling. That is kind of fun.
Yeah, that looks really cool, and I also love the bathroom. Actually, it's very cool. I like the bathtub, how water actually runs down above you into the bathtub. And I don't know, it's just something about it's really cool. All the robes are hung up there on the wall, and it looks
Huh.
really cool.
It's a basketball hoop. There's the basketball. And there's the basketball hoop. Nice. I think my kids would love this house. Lots of fun games
Party
and
house.
stuff, right? Oh my gosh. And there's a foosball table.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
thought I was like, when I saw that, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
amazing. You did such a good job, Silent, with this. These are fantastic builds.
Just curious, Silent, how's that basketball or that ball going to get through that ring?
Right?
You're not supposed to
You
think
don't
about
ask
that.
physics questions.
If you guys
Oh, that's right.
remember,
That's right. We're in a fantasy. I forget that. Sorry.
Wait, there's no physics in Tamriel.
Well,
Oh,
that's
that's
easy.
cool.
If you look at the ball, it'll break when it hits the hoop.
no, he meant the
True.
foosball table.
No, I'm talking
Oh.
about the.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What are
Sorry.
those pegs? Those are so cute.
They're axes.
Solitude
yeah.
drills, I believe.
Okay.
The drills. Yep.
Solitude hand
The
drill.
drills. Yep. Wow. That's a lot of drills to make.
It is.
Yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah, that was expensive. Your pool table's so different than I built one in a house for somebody, but you're so different than mine. I love how you did it. It's really cute.
It looks also very deadly.
Ooh, nice shower. My girl's kind of stinky. She needs a shower.
What are those houses?
all the houses make me dirty. All the underwater houses need to clean the chlorine off. Oh my gosh, I went and stayed at a hotel with my sister last weekend because she didn't have power, and they had a pool there, and so we went swimming, and I swear I still smell chlorine on me. Like, I have not washed it all off my body yet. And I've taken, like, numerous baths and showers.
Yeah, it sticks.
Yeah, she got hit really bad with the ice storm, and she lost power where she lived in her nursing facility, so she was out of power for like 3 days. And then we're supposed to get
Where is she? What area?
in Detroit, Michigan.
I was gonna say, because I have a friend over there in not in Detroit, but they're in Grand Rapids area.
Okay,
They got iced out too.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much all like lower Michigan got ice pretty bad. We got it here, but it wasn't like horribly bad. Some people did lose power around us, but it was really like the southern eastern corner, Detroit, Ann Arbor area. And yeah, a lot of people, and there was like street lights out at major intersections, and it was like complete chaos.
If you have a chance, come down by the water.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've went there yet. I will come out. And my sister is, she's got pulmonary hypertension, which is not good, and she's in a wheelchair permanently. So we had a lot to do with her wheelchair and moving her around and stuff. So
Wow, that's hard.
yeah. This is nice. What a nice little area. Look at Cracks over here relaxing. I love the lawn chairs. Or the patio furniture.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yep. Just to sit back, enjoy the view. Get a couple nice drinks to set out.
Would we expect any more from Cracks than to be sitting down and relaxing?
You did an amazing job, Silent. I love it.
Thank you.
was also really happy we got palm tree furniture in the Lux vendor a while back. Like, that was the first, like, palm tree furniture other than, like, in the houses. I was kind of happy that we got those palm trees.
Yeah.
They need to do better Lux furniture. Like, it has been so bad lately. They really needed to give us something, like, super awesome.
Yeah, it's been pretty boring for the
It
past
has.
2 or 3 weeks.
It has. Like, nothing has been like, oh, wow, this is awesome. You know, I just, yeah.
What's this weekend going to bring out?
Let's see. We have time to do some more, so let's go ahead. Keep on going through. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. I didn't take my sleeping medicines, so hopefully I won't fall asleep on all of you. And I think Violet was next.
Yeah, last night you fell asleep on the auction.
Oh my gosh, I was so tired last night.
That was funny.
I was so tired, and I cannot stay awake past like 9 o'clock anymore. I'm getting so old.
You working?
I'm actually doing Shipped. I don't know if you know what Shipped is. Like getting groceries and delivering people's groceries. Because I can kind of do it like on my own hours. So, you know, I can get the kids off
it's a
to
good
school.
idea.
And yeah, I still help take my dad to his appointments and stuff. So it's flexible. So it's not really, I'm making money and it's not really like tying me down to a permanent job right now. Ooh. And I actually really enjoy doing the groceries too. Like, it's actually like something that I've really enjoyed doing. And I can make pretty decent money doing it too. Oops, I just left the home.
Yeah, you can definitely make pretty good money.
Violet, I got confused because you had a gate here and there was a gate here. I got confused as to which way to go. Very pretty. I love the trees pathing here. And even the scenery back here. That looks really pretty. I love this house. This is another one of my favorite houses.
Me too.
It's
All these are my favorite houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I love about this is each time you come into this house from a different person, it looks absolutely different.
I did a stream of that one time. I don't know if you remember. I took all different Moon Sugar Meadows and just to see how different people build them each time.
My friend built a mill in here that is you would swear you in a real mill.
Wow.
It looks like a lumber mill. Everything is it's just incredible.
Wow. Got a nice meal over here. Just gonna sit down, eat some berries, eat some oranges, some grapes. Oh, she's done. I wish they wouldn't make this water so muddy looking though. Like the water just looks icky in this house.
What is kind of a desert around in this?
Yeah. I like how she has the added colors in here though, because I don't think those are normally in here. You got like the pops of like oranges and reds back there in the background. Now, it could just be that my computer's better and I can see farther away, but I don't know if that's part of the house or not.
Oh.
Yep, got a little archway right here. Little hidden, little underground cave area. Excuse me. I like the pinks and the purples right here. And the vines up here, it all looks really pretty. Nice little romantic area right here. Is this where Violet and Silent go to have some alone time?
No comment. Must be true.
Yes, must be true.
I like how she has the rock arches. Are those part of the house though? I can't remember.
I think that one is.
They're part of it.
It looks good though. I mean, that's good. Like if you
Yeah.
can't tell which is the original house and which isn't, which is built, you know, that's good. It means you've done a good job blending it in. Morph and I actually saw somebody build a house out on this waterfall over here. And it was like a very modern style house, and he had built it right over these waterfalls, and he did an amazing job. It was a really good house.
Yeah.
Got the crazy lady dancing in the tree. This would actually look really good in a druid house. The tree. That seems very druidy, but that's really kind of creepy. Thank you. Treehenge green lady. This is all really nice, Violet.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Little sleeping area. 2 sleeping bags. I'm not sure. I hope I got everything. I know you had a couple little areas. Oh, we got a little well over here. A nice place to take a nap on a hammock. I think that well looks really good there. Look, we got a little house right here. Look at this pretty house. I love the wedding flowers like that on the deck. That looks really pretty. Oh my gosh. I really like the build here. It looks really good. It's the bathroom. Is that one of those Redguard vases, bowls turned backwards? I don't think I've seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that. Love it.
This must be the public bath.
Right? It's very nice for being a public restroom. We got the toilet plunger right there.
Oh, thank goodness.
the toilet paper. Now I remember, wasn't it a Silence House that he had a bear, the Charmin bear, going on the potty? You put up a door.
That's
There was
funny.
a bear. This is really pretty.
That's awesome.
Now we have another little napping area. Our fishing area, and her duck story with her dad. I can't quite remember it, but I know it had to do with her dad and the duck when they were fishing. We live by a river, and oh, go ahead.
No, you opened the door too. I didn't know these doors opened. Okay.
We have a little duck feeding place by the river that we live on. And I remember when I was little, I got attacked by a duck. I got bit by a duck.
Wow. I didn't think they bit.
Yeah, it like.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, it like chased me and it bit me. I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I was like really little.
Yeah, when I was on Hawaii, like back in like 1973, I had like 3Ds chasing my sister and I. They wanted lifesavers. You know, back in the day, they had the lifesavers, the candies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and they are. They just follow you and nip you. Ducks are the same.
Man, you don't
Really?
really see lifesavers
Now
anymore.
I'm
do
afraid
you?
of ducks and crabs.
And crabs.
Not going in the water anymore.
All right, we are gonna go ahead and do one more house and then probably call it after that because my throat is starting to get very scratchy.
Okay.
We are gonna go to now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. I do it every time. Diomavi. Her Water's Edge. I can never say her name right ever. And she's been in the guild for a really long time too, and you would think, and she's told me how to pronounce it, and you would think one of these times I would actually remember.
Yeah, you think so. That's why I go with 3 letters, Just call me Ari.
Right. Hey, mine's really easy too. Pony, pretty pony.
Yeah, yours is hard to say wrong.
Right. Alright, we're gonna go to her Water's Edge. And then, before we go, I'm going to do a little giveaway. Maybe, if I can get my stuff set up for it. I'll do that after we do this house. And I will be back to streaming the rest of the houses tomorrow after auction. Auction is at 7 p.m. And as soon as I get done, I will get ready and go start streaming. The rest of the houses, and then we will finish up on Saturday night after the auction Saturday night.
Okay.
Alright, we are in the Water's Edge. Okay. Oh, we got a nice little reading area here.
Oh,
Yeah, like, porting in like I wasn't expecting to see this. I really like this little reading area. Everything fits really good, even the floating books. Which the floating books can be really hard to place. And to make
Who's
them
the butler in the library with a candle?
right? Oh my gosh. I made a
Combustion.
I made a clue house once and that was fun.
Oh, I see. Well, that was really weird. I opened the door and there was like a wall like right in my face. Okay, now I see. And there's a ship with a fire on it.
I feel like I'm like in a collector's house. Like
It's a
somebody
pirate house.
Oh. I guess so.
Oh,
I guess the pirate banner probably should have given it away.
It gave it away for me, but I mean, there's the pirate booty everywhere.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. All of the chests and stuff. That's perfect.
this house is very strange. It's almost like a yin and yang house. It's like the one side is
Yep.
very different than the other half. That might be the point. That might be why there's a big wall down the middle.
See, he's got his little boats
Yep.
hoisted up on the
Yep.
fence so he can
Yep.
get away easy.
Yep. At first I thought it was a floating boat, but that makes more sense. On
Nope,
that
it's a
yep.
getaway boat.
Yep, that makes sense. I love what she did with the outside here with the window boxes and this stuff and the nice little sitting area right there. Alright, was this the one I just came
This
from?
pirate's a hoarder. I like this guy.
Yeah, but this is definitely a good and evil house. Like we enter through the evil side, and the other side is the good side.
Nice. So I think we are gonna go to the good side now. We're gonna go to the light. God, little.
Ribbons.
I like the flower pots up top there like that.
Perhaps you've heard of her. She's really
Stibbins is talking.
You should go upstairs.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, this is kind of still taking everything in. There's a lot in this house.
Whoa,
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
jungle.
This upstairs is amazing. Look at this. Wow, this is really pretty. I love what she did with the Dark Brotherhood window right there. She made that look really good.
Yeah, it's very floral. This cute.
Is the railing like that part of the house? Yeah.
that time atop sorrow. In trouble by the slightest
This
chilling
is
wind.
really nice.
Given how long Lady Laurent let me damnable block of she
I can hear Stibbins. Yeah, I kind of get that like good and evil type of thing too. I think one of the last tours that we did, like somebody had like a fire side and an ice side, and that was pretty neat.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it's been
been a while.
time. It's been a long time since I've done this.
Oh. This is a good opening tour. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're trying to kind of revamp Crafty, you know, get the contest going. Morph has been doing an amazing job, like trying to get gold so I don't have to pay for the trader every week. So that's been fantastic, and he's put a lot of effort into trying to redo this for us. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and thank you.
Oops, I just poured it out. Does that mean I'm done? I don't know. I can't try to pour it back in. I did that once and I ended up in my house and I'm like, why does this look so different? Alright, I think I saw everything with her house. If not, we can come back and look at it maybe tomorrow, but I think I'm going to probably call this good for tonight. Thank you. Well, actually, let's do a little giveaway in my Twitch chat. If you want to put Pretty Pony is awesome, I will pick one winner, and I'm going to give you 1,000,000 gold. So if you want to go ahead and do that before we go, and we will work on the links to make sure the sheet to vote for the guild is up and running, and that gets all worked out for us. So hopefully we can get that going. And if you guys have any questions, I know we're going to be doing the Crafty convention. I can't remember what date Morph put it at, but we're
9th.
Okay, so that's a week from today. We're going to have fun prizes and fun games and fun stuff to do. And that, so if you want to join us for that, that's going to be a lot of fun too. And yeah.
You're gonna. This is gonna be very funny. All right. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pick our winner now.
I just typed "Pretty Pony is awesome" into the wrong live stream.
and they're probably like, huh?
They're gonna be like, "Who's Pretty Pony?"
It was an intentional plug, wasn't it, Cracks?
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes. There's a bunch of poker players who are going, "What in the world was that?"
Yeah, you can go follow Pretty Pony is awesome. Oh my gosh, why is my number keys not working?
He's trying to make someone call bluff.
Right. All right, and that winner was Cracks, actually.
Congrats, Cracks.
Congrats. And I will send you that when I'm done. And yeah, thank you guys. This is fun, and hopefully I can get back to doing this, and you know, we can start moving on and getting more guild stuff done.
Same time, same place tomorrow.
Yep. Oh, after auction, not same time.
Yeah.
So probably be around 8:30, just depending on how long we stretch the auction out. Sometimes that Phantom Fuster clock can go on for a long time.
Well,
Yeah.
it's nice meeting you guys, and I really
Yeah.
appreciate coming along. It's
Ah,
really cool.
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
I
And
learned a lot. Yeah.
yeah, you're more than welcome to come with us. We don't really get in Discord very often, but for these events we do, and yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in chat or ask me, and we're there to help. So
Very nice. Thank you.
Yep. Send an in-game mail if you have questions. At least to me because I'm not online a lot, but I'll answer.
yeah, sometimes
Thank
I ignore my mails. I try not to, guys, but sometimes I do. All right, I'm gonna end my stream now. Thank you guys for watching
All
me
right.
on Twitch.
Night.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.